Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Nancy Drew, The Phantom of Venice. We are in Nancy's room as usual at the start of these games, and it looks like winter has fallen outside. That's kind of a nice change of pace. So let's see what we've got here. As usual, I haven't really been able to start the recording with my setup here right when the game starts. I had to wait till Nancy was finished with her opening lines, but they're the same as the previous game, so you didn't really miss anything. Let's take a look at what we've got here. We've got this book, which of course contains all the memorabilia from the past cases. And now we've got a new one, Legend of the Crystal Skull. If you haven't seen that Let's Play yet, definitely go check it out. That was a really fun game. So for now, let's see what we've got here. Is there anything new? Let's see, there is something new apparently.
As always, your mission is to solve the mystery by stepping into my shoes and deciding my every move. In this game, you can use the phone in my room to call Ned Nickerson. He's my boyfriend. As well as Prudence Rutherford, the person who got me involved in this case.
Prudence Rutherford? Alright, so it looks like there's also this new thing here, which will now allow us to see where something should go. I think that in the later games, this is basically the gear symbol next to the hand. So I'm glad they've got something like that now, because that's pretty cool. The rest of the stuff we're pretty familiar with, though. Let's see, we've got an Italian dictionary with us, which we can take. Let's take a look at the case file here.
Thanks to Prudence Rutherford, the wealthy socialite whose necklace I helped recover while solving that scarlet hand case a while back, I'm on my way to Venice, Italy. Apparently, someone there has been dressing up in a mask and cape and stealing valuable pieces of art. The news media call him the Phantom, not only because of the way he dresses, but because he leaves behind so few clues. Prudence, who loves Venice and belongs to an organization dedicated to preserving the city's art, is outraged the thief hasn't been caught yet. So she talked someone she knows at the GDIF, the Italian version of our FBI, into having me help the police in their investigation. She arranged for me to stay in Venice in the palazzo she used to own, which now belongs to a well-to-do widow named Margarita Faubourg. Beyond that, all I know for sure is that I'll be working undercover, and as soon as I arrive, the police will send me something that will lead me to my assignment. What it will be, I have no idea. But am I excited? Oh, see.
Wow, this sounds like a really fun case. So we're going to be working undercover, working with the government in Italy? Man, that sounds cool. And we get to talk to Prudence Rutherford. Yeah, I am excited to do that voice again. That's going to be awesome. So we'll definitely have to call her on the phone as we get underway. But for now, let's go ahead and click on the plane tickets. Let's start with clicking on Senior Detective, see how many achievements we can get. Ooh, we get a cutscene here. This looks really ominous. Is this us? Is this our viewpoint? That's never good.
Let me out of here! Hey! Open the door!
Oh, it is us.
Oh, no. Well, Nancy, things are not looking good. What the heck happened? This case started out so well. I mean, what could be better than waking up in Venice, Italy?
Okay, so we started with a flash forward there. I don't know how long in the future that is, though. But it seems like this is at least a few days earlier, and we're waking up in Venice. I guess this is our room. Who's this here? That's not Bess. I don't think that's Bess at all. Looks like we've got ourselves some postcards. Pretty cool. I don't know if those are going to be useful, but we'll remember they're there. Oh, are we sharing the room with somebody? Looks like there's two beds. So maybe the other person is our roommate then.
That's my roommate stuff. Mine's on the other
okay.
side of the room.
So we do have a roommate. An interactive guide to Venice. Alright, so we got lots of stuff about Venice. Pretty awesome. Landmarks, gelato. Because who doesn't like gelato? Commedia dell'arte. Let's see, so this is about stage performances and carnival. Oh, okay, so here we go. This is, wait. Oh, we can just press these buttons and the book talks to us. Rosso. Giallo. I like how robotic it is. It's pretty cool. Okay, so these are colors. I guess this is dog, cat, mouse, flower, door and wall. Is that what this is? Bench, tralicio. What is this? Statue, tree, fountain, under, over, to the right of, to the left of? I'm going to take pictures of this because this looks important. We do have an Italian dictionary though, but I'm wondering if the game is giving us this because we may end up in a situation where we may have to talk to somebody, and therefore we won't be able to just look at the dictionary in the middle of a conversation. So I'm going to make sure we get all of this. Oh, that was it. Okay, let me go back there and... Can we click on the point of the... We can! Nice. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Behind, I'm assuming? Inside? Near and far? Is that what this is? I'm assuming this is near because vicino or vicino sounds like in the vicinity of. So that makes sense. So that's cool. Can we look at the drawer? We can't look at the drawer. Alright.
Let's see. What should I wear?
Oh, we get to choose our clothes? That's pretty cool. I wonder if there's going to be a puzzle involving that. What do we have in here? A lot of hair stuff and hygiene products. So this is what we've got open now. Let's put on all the stuff we've got. I don't know if this really matches all that well, but... Oh, we had this on. Yeah, I think I'll keep that on. Actually, you know what? Let's put this on. That's pinkish. And... let's take off the tennis shoes. We need to do something a little more fun. And I think that's it. Let's go with that. Anything in here? Ooh, bathroom. Aw, she took from the net in Danger by Design. Alright, so I'm going to turn the music down a bit because that's a little loud. Let's go to the bathroom again.
Insurance salesman. Oh boy.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it just muffled because we're inside the bathroom? Maybe that's it. Because in White Wolf of Icicle Creek, you never... Wow, that took a while. You never heard yourself muffled when you went to the bathroom. Alright, anything else in this room? Doesn't look like it here. Let's go out here into the balcony. Nice view we've got here. Ah, Venice. As Indiana Jones would say. Alright, I think that's all we can do here, so let's get out of the room. Ooh, is this a hallway? Looks like this is kind of an external area. Oh, there's a guy there. We'll talk to him in a minute. Is this where we came from?
Hello, you must be the American Margarita mentioned.
Oh.
I'm Colin Baxter.
I'm
Hey.
Nancy Drew. What are you doing, if you don't mind my asking?
Right now I'm restoring this 14th century mosaic, which means, without getting overly technical, I'm cleaning the tesserae that remain in place, repairing those that have been damaged, and replacing those that are missing with new ones custom crafted to match.
You sound British. Are you British but you're from America?
Is Margarita paying you to do this?
She is indeed. As little as possible, of course, but just between you and me, I do this for free. I became fascinated with art in general and mosaics in particular when I was at Oxford. Oxford University. That's where I'm from, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oxford, England. At least, that's where I was born. I live here now and intend to do so for a very long while. Although I say that with no small amount of guilt.
Why do you feel guilty?
People like me and Helena are the reason true Venetians are slowly going extinct. We foreigners come to Venice, fall in love with her, and wind up staying. High demand for food and housing results in high prices, which in many cases means the people who were born here have to leave because they can no longer afford to live here. If I could be granted one wish, it would be to have been born here. That way I would feel entitled to live here, and I would know how to speak Italian.
You don't speak Italian?
Much as it shames me to admit it, no.
Womp, womp,
Languages don't come
womp.
easily to me. And since I am able to do what I do without knowing Italian, you know, I have some slides of various tesserae. Not only are they enormously informative, but they're also quite beautiful. Would you like to see them?
Sure, I guess. Is this going to be important for a puzzle?
Sure.
Marvelous. Here we go. Wonderful jade color.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting.
Can't get any more indigo than that.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it was carved from amethyst.
We had some experience with amethyst in Blue Moon Canyon.
I'm mad about this one.
That's pretty, beige.
Spectacular, isn't it?
Wow.
Sometimes red is simply breathtaking. Gorgeous, like it was carved from a sunset. Almost looks like an emerald, doesn't it?
Not exactly.
Such a delicate hue.
You really like this stuff, don't you?
Almost looks like an emerald, doesn't it?
Wait, you showed us that one. And it was darker before.
Blue never looked so exquisite.
Okay, man, I think you're a little obsessed with
Almost
this.
looks like an emerald, doesn't it?
You've been saying that like 3 times now.
Look at that! It couldn't be more perfect. I adore this shade of crimson.
That looks a little pink to be crimson, man.
Now that's what I call indigo.
Okay, if I could walk away right now, I think I would.
Now that's what I call violet.
How about now? That's what I call black.
I'm mad about this one. Sometimes red is simply breathtaking.
Wasn't that the shade of crimson you showed us before?
Outstanding color.
Okay, can we... Oh, wait, we can just back away.
Has all the radiance of a...
Yeah.
I think I've seen enough.
Very well. I thought I had at long last found a kindred spirit. Someone who shared my passion for beauty, for art, but... You apparently are like everyone else, interested only in what something is worth instead of what it offers the soul.
No, please. I'd stay, but I really do need to be somewhere. Believe me, I think what you're doing is fascinating, and you obviously really know your stuff. In fact, that figurine in front of you, I've been dying to ask you about it. It's exquisite.
What, this statuette? Yes, it is exquisite. It's an example of late Etruscan bronze work, no doubt cast some 2200 years ago. I'm not sure how Margarita came to own it, but she's very fortunate. It's almost impossible to find bronzetti of this quality outside a museum. You see, after they conquered the Etruscans, the ancient Romans melted down thousands upon thousands of statues like this just so they could make coins.
Interesting. Shoot, I wish I had time to hear more.
No, you go on. We can talk more later. Oh, a parcel was just delivered for you. It's by the door.
Thank you.
Oh, cool. Alright, so there's probably an achievement for, wait. We were trying to go over this way, weren't we? There's probably an achievement for listening to me go on about the tesserae. Wait, is that... That's our room. Is that the way out? Where's this package that he's talking about? Is this where the packages are? Ooh, chocolates. Can we eat all the chocolates? Yeah. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Is this it? Somebody's book here. Sunny June? Uh-oh. Can we... Wait, this is in German. This is not an Italian dictionary thing. Wonder who this could be. Is this the... No, that's just a piece of artwork or something. Colin, where's this thing? Oh, maybe he wants us to go back and ask him so that he could try to talk to us more about his tesseract. No? Wait a minute, is there a third door? There's a third door, isn't there? Okay, so this goes out. Whoa!
Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. Here, I'll get those.
Hildegard Killian.
You must be my newly arrived roommate. I'm Helena Berg.
Oh, hey,
I'm
Helena.
Nancy Drew. Sorry for all the commotion when I came in last night. My plane got in 3 hours late.
No need to worry about waking me up. I can sleep through almost anything. Well, I'm sure you have things to do and places to go, so I won't keep you. Oh, by the way, there's a parcel for you in the entryway. Ciao.
Okay. We heard about that, but I'm still trying to figure out... Or unless this is it. Is that the parcel? Bank card for the Banca dell'Oro. Okay, so there's a ATM in the Piazza San Marco. Is this issued by the government? Is that what we're getting? And we got a newspaper here. Chalice of St. Gervais stolen from convent. So apparently the Phantom has been raiding convents. Well, that's just the last straw. We gotta stop this guy. I'm assuming that this is the package we were talking about, we were hearing about. So let me make sure that we've gotten everything explored properly. Helena apparently takes up her most of her time here, I guess.
Hello, Nancy, right? So, how do you like Venice?
Oh, it's incredible.
I think Venice is the most fascinating city in the world. Its history, its art, its layout, everything about it is so rich and so beautiful, and there's so much about human ingenuity. I absolutely love it.
Have you ever thought about living here?
I have indeed. In fact, every time I come here, I make an effort to meet new people. Having friends is very important to me, you see? But I don't want to move here until I can afford my own palazzo. So, until that day, I shall have to content myself with staying here wherever I can and as often as I can.
Well, that makes sense.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a journalist. Right now, I live in Hamburg because that's where the offices of Your Event magazine are. I do most of my writing for them.
Ah.
But I know far more about Venice than I do about Hamburg. In fact, I know more about Venice than most Venetians do. I know where the best souvenir stands are, the nicest glass shops. Here, I'll make you a list of the cheapest cafes.
Ooh.
No, that's okay.
Aw.
You don't need to do that.
You don't want to know where the cheapest cafes are? Are you sure you're American?
I want to know.
I'm just not into touristy things, that's all.
I see.
Oh, but you could tell me what your very favorite spot in Venice is. I'd love to know that.
Oh, well, let me think. That would have to be Campo San Paolo. There's something, I don't know, something very avant-garde about it that's quite charming.
We'll have to check that out.
So, what do you think about all this phantom thief stuff?
I probably shouldn't say this, but I think it's great. A caped figure darting down walkways beside moonlit canals, melting mist-like into the shadows, escaping not with stolen money, but stolen art. It's all just so wonderfully Venetian.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
You condone what he's doing?
No, of course not. It just captures the imagination, that's all. As far as crime sprees go, this one is rather refreshing. Il Fantasma hasn't physically hurt anyone, and has some very interesting ideas when it comes to what's worth stealing. In fact, it's altogether possible this phantom could turn out to be a woman. Whew, that would be a story I'd write for free.
What if it's you? Dun dun dun.
Since you're a journalist and you're right here, aren't you tempted to write a story about this phantom thief person?
As a matter of fact, I am writing a story for Your Welt.
So, have you dug up anything juicy?
Juicy.
This case is so huge, the police are swamped. Apparently, they've got people coming in from all over the world to help track down leads. My contacts at the police station are too busy to give me the time of day, let alone a juicy tip. However, one of my non-police sources just told me something very interesting. He said the word on the street is that the next thing the thief steals is going to be a person.
He's going to kidnap someone?
Uh-oh.
A very wealthy someone. At least, that's a rumor.
But I suppose you don't know who that very wealthy someone is, do you?
Do you talk to Colin Baxter very much?
I try to talk to him, but he's so focused on his work. Having a decent conversation with him is virtually impossible. Once, out of politeness, I feigned an interest in what he was doing, and the next thing I knew...
He was showing you his test race slides.
Yes! They went on and on and on! It was nightmarish. I felt like a seabird that had landed in an oil slick and couldn't fly away. The only way I could escape was to confess that I found the slides less than fascinating. Which hurt his feelings terribly, I'm afraid. But it couldn't be helped.
I personally think the slides were cool, but I wish that he didn't go on and on and on about them, though.
So you don't know much about him?
I know nothing about him at all. Actually, that's not quite true. Once, while he was working, his cell phone rang. He immediately left the room to take the call, but as he was leaving, he picked up by saying, "This is Justin." Not Colin. Justin.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
He's using a fake name?
Either Justin or Colin. One of them's fake.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
It's been a pleasure. Pretty locket.
Thank you. My boyfriend gave it to me.
Boyfriend. You do have it all, don't you, Nancy Drew?
Do you not have a boyfriend? What's back here? Oh, hey. Oh, this must be Margarita.
Buongiorno. And again, welcome to Nascosta. I see you finally decided to get up.
Actually, I've been up for a while.
Good for you. I got up, showered, and came straight up here. If it's the daytime and it's sunny, no matter the time of year, this is where you will find me. They say the sun gives you wrinkles and worse, and that may be true, but it also makes you tan. To me, to be tan is good. Your accommodations, they are to your liking?
Sure.
Oh yes, the room is wonderful.
You do not mind having a roommate?
I guess I kind of do, because I'm used to being by myself, but I think it's fine. I mean, I don't know if we'll really be seeing each other in the room very much.
Well, sort of, but at least she doesn't snore.
I warned Prudence that you would have to share a room, but she said you had to come to Venezia this week and you had to stay here. And as we both know, what Prudence wants, Prudence gets. Have you gone outside the car yet?
Whatever Prudence wants, Prudence gets.
No, not yet.
Just do not forget to take your key and lock the front door whenever you leave. This is not the Palazzo Grassi, but I do have several valuable pieces of art. And with Il Fantasma, this phantom thief, running around and stealing everything, I prefer not to take any chances.
That's probably a wise idea.
How long have you lived here?
Almost 2 years. 2 wonderful but very expensive years. The city expects homeowners like me to maintain these old buildings. But who pays for everything? We do. The Restoration Council gives us nothing, not one single euro. It is criminal.
Criminal!
You can't afford it?
You miss the point. Just because I can afford to pay does not mean I should. It is the principle. It is the principle of the thing. Besides, being rich is something I like. If I am all the time spending money, I will soon be unrich.
Well, that sounds like the way that works.
I met the guy who's restoring the big mosaic in the main room. He's pretty intense.
Colin Baxter? I do not know how any man can find happiness looking at pieces of painted rock all day. Talking to him, it's like taking a sleeping pill. Que barba. But they say he is good, and so he works for me.
They?
Who are they?
Everyone I know. All my friends on castles like this one. And since something is always in need of repair, we are constantly on the lookout for good workmen. And when we find them, we trade them back and forth like you Americans trade recipes for cookies. Olivia von Hellstein raved about the work he did for her. And what is good enough for the Countess of Schlosselbeck is more than good enough for me.
Note to self, Margarita compares people to cookie recipes.
My roommate, Helena Berg. Does she stay here a lot?
This is the first time. I met her at a party which Rosetta Del Bene gave. When Elena found out where I lived, she practically begged me to let her stay here. And with Rosetta standing right there, well, I could not say no.
Yeah, you could have.
Why was she so insistent about staying here?
She said it was because the Nascosta is so centrally located, which it is, outroque. But I think it was because I am so centrally located.
Oh.
She's what you call a social climber. Always asking me about parties, when they are, where they are, who is invited, what should she wear, whose name should she say to get in. Che schifo! The upper class of Venezia is closed to outsiders. Elena is full of voglio, this is true, but she will never be one of them. Us.
Whoa.
Guess I'll be going.
Bella roba.
Bella roba. What's over
Why
here?
are you touching my things? Please stop.
Oh, okay. We'll have to look at that later. So what's over here? We got plants, we got rooftops, we got the Argon building. I don't know if that's a real building or not, but ooh, what's this? Oh, don't tell us we're going to have to battle against wasps again. Okay, I'm assuming that eventually we're going to have to mess with that. There sure are a lot of fade in, fade out transitions here. Alright, so now we're downstairs. So I'm assuming, let me make sure I get this right. That's not our room, but this is? Okay, it is, okay. Just want to make sure. And this is the locked room. Oh wait, no, that's the way to go outside. So this room is the locked one. Yeah. Is there another room over here? Doesn't seem like there is. Well, in that case, I think it's time to go explore the city. Or at the very least, go to the bank. I think we need to do that. But we'll have to do that in the next video. So until then, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side.